This is a manufactured crisis.
That's the way United University Professions President Fred Kowo, who heads up the nation's largest union for higher education, sees the New York State funding situation for SUNY system colleges and universities like SUNY Schools Fredonia, Buffalo State, Geneseo, Potsdam, and at least 14 other campuses, all struggling with deficits. Kowal says while factors like fluctuating enrollment, COVID recovery, and the past Cuomo administration underfunding of the SUNY system may all be in play, he fears a deeper agenda.
I think it was the intention of the chancellor to cut programs and to cut campuses and shrink them. And it's very, very disturbing because the system is being undermined and the students' experiences will suffer, and their opportunities will suffer.
The union leader notes the reversal of overall SUNY funding policy under Governor Hochul, but says state leaders opted to plow more dollars for research and other programs into so-called university centers like UB, Stony Brook, and Binghamton at the expense of smaller, more rural campuses, perhaps leading to a two-tiered system like California.
As in last year's budgets, there were hundreds of millions of dollars that were devoted to the 4 university centers. And then the comprehensive colleges like Fredonia, like Buffalo State, like Brockport, they had to, satisfy themselves with a much lower amount of funding coming in.
In January, SUNY leaders presented a report that the entire system faces a $1 billion deficit by the end of the decade.
With that looming figure that they're throwing out there, where do you think we're going here?
Yeah, it is disturbing. Let's take care of the issues this year, the deficits at places like Fredonia and Buffalo State, and then move forward and talk about the long run. I remain optimistic, though, because I know that New Yorkers believe in public higher education.
Now, the SUNY administration responded there is no plan to shrink the system by closing any campuses, and they hope the 74 students in those eliminated SUNY Fredonia majors will complete their degrees or find similar course offerings at other SUNY schools. They also note a small funding increase for SUNY Fredonia in the current budget and that no positions were cut so far, even with lower enrollment. On your side, Ron Plants, Channel 2 News.